right, another day in the stock market, and it was a good one. We had the S&P up 1.5%, QQQ up over 2.2%, the Dow went up about 1%, and what am I missing? The Russell up 1.5%, and guys, a lot of stocks were up. Pretty good day across the board, even though we're not fully breaking out. Let's be honest here. We're not fully breaking out on the charts. So we're going to cover these charts and go over 7 companies that just reported earnings. Literally, it's 4:06 right now when I'm making this video. The stock market just closed 5 minutes ago. So companies' earnings are coming out. We have Chipotle, we have IBM, Lam Research, LVS, Las Vegas Sands. Let's dive into it. Hit the like button. Do not forget to subscribe. And let's get right into this. So overall, very nice green day. Like I said, very good green day. VIX down 7%, gold down over 3%, but we're not fully breaking out. And we know that Trump has a flip-flopping nature. So, yeah, we got some good news today, but who knows? Do we get bad news tomorrow? You know what I mean? Do we get bad news later this week to kind of combat that? We might. And the stock market is not fully buying this yet, or else we'd be up 6 to 10% today or something. I don't know. Maybe not that much, but we'd be up a good amount. We still had a good day, but not an explosive type of green day, which you guys know what I mean, right? Either way, we're not breaking out. We're still in a downtrend on SPY and on QQQ, and we'll see when will that break. Is this just a bull market or a bear market rally, rather, a bull trap, or is it a legit rally? We shall see. We're right at the highs now on QQQ from about 2 weeks ago, same on SPY. Now's the moment of truth. So let's see if these companies reported earnings yet. We have Chipotle there today. Maybe they didn't go yet. Let's see here. Yeah, they're today after the bell, but we didn't get their numbers yet. It might still be a little early here, but Chipotle, we'll come back to them. Don't worry. I won't forget about them, but let's go to ALK. ALK is Alaska Air Group. They're after the bell. Excuse me, guys. Man, these allergies, let me tell you, they've been tearing me apart these last couple of days. It's been rough, but at least the weather's getting better, right? Holy smokes. IBM. So we're going to keep going through these stocks. IBM, there we go. So we have a big green candle on that. Look at IBM go, guys. Oh my goodness. It's up around 5-6%, which I know doesn't sound like much, but for IBM, that's a pretty big move. And that's on initial, the initial reaction to guidance. Let me see. They reported, let's see when it populates here, but the earnings must have been good for this kind of move here. So IBM releases first quarter results. Let's see if I can read this, guys. Wow, I can barely see this, but it says data up 5%. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Software revenues of $6.3 billion, up 7%. Hybrid cloud up 12%. Automation up 14%. So we don't have the actual numbers versus the guidance yet. It's a little too early here, but IBM is moving right now, man. It is moving, and overall, this puts it above the highs now officially from early April, so we're starting to get some momentum there on IBM. And on the 4-hour chart, man, hey, this chart looks really good, doesn't it? And now we're starting to pop even further here, so this is no joke in breakout territory now, based on what we're seeing. And sure, it could hit 265, 260 and kind of die out a little bit. But, man, this thing is fully taken off. And let me check one more time. Oh, yeah, here we go. Adjusted EPS, $1.60 versus $1.40. That is a great beat there. Let's see. Sales, $14.5 billion, 14.54 to be exact, versus $14.4 billion expected. Software revenue beat as well. Pretty good there. Consulting revenue beat as well. So, yeah, man, double beat is extending the gains that IBM has been seeing. Let me go back to Chipotle really quickly. I really want to see their numbers. Oh wow, looks like the stock is falling. Guys, take a look at that. From $49, it dumped to 45. Now we're at 48.10, barely holding. So let's see what is. Come on, are they not here yet? So it looks like okay, adjusted EPS 29 cents. That beat the 28 cents expected, but sales missed. It says 2.9 billion versus 2.95 billion. So they missed sales, beat adjusted EPS by a penny. All right. Let's see if guidance comes in here, but overall, man, not a great initial reaction from traders, investors here on Chipotle. We're seeing a lot of dumping, some selling. You guys see we're down to 47.50 right now, but we got all the way down to 45.56. So Chipotle, I've said for about a year now since they did their 50-for-1 split, I think it's overvalued. I did at that point, right? And now we're down like $20 a share from that point. And I don't know. At this point, I don't know if it's undervalued or overvalued per se, but there's no way it's in value territory based on what I'm seeing. And maybe I'll do a video on that in the future. But Chipotle missed on revenue. That's what we got for now. Downtrends intact, clearly. But you could argue, okay, we have a bit of a bullish divergence arguably forming here. We might. You guys see that. But, yep, that's CMG. Let's go to ALK, see what's going on here. Not seeing anything on ALK. Still, whatever. That's Alaska Air Group. Let's go to Lam Research, LRCX. This one's looking like it's popping. Wait a second. Lam Research. Okay, look at that. Boom. We're popping in the aftermarket. We're up around 5%. Pretty good. So they're, let's see. They did adjusted EPS $1.04 versus 98 cents. Sales 4.72 versus 4.59. So double beat for Lam Research. Looks like here they guide for Q4 EPS of $1.10 to $1.30. That's well above the 98 cents expected. Revenue 4.7 to 5.3 billion versus 4.6 billion expected. So man, guidance is up for Lam Research. Beat EPS, beat revenue, and yeah, we are going bananas right now on this one. And it looks like on the 4-hour chart, we're not fully breaking out yet, but man, we're getting close. We're testing this big spot on the chart, 180 SMA, downtrend. You guys see that? That needs to break, which will earnings push it out of there? Maybe, just maybe. So let's go to Las Vegas Sands quickly, see what's going on here. Let's see, LVS, probably not out yet, or is it out yet? It's barely moving. All right, that's a boring one. So adjusted earnings per share, 59 cents versus 58 cents. Sales 2.86 versus 2.91 billion expected. So BDPS missed on sales, not ideal, but hey, that's what we're looking at for LVS. And if I now it's starting to slip. You guys see that gap down? We're actually starting to take out the lows, or not the lows, but the closing price, which that's not ideal, but we'll see how that goes. So LVS, not the best at all. O'Reilly, let's see, are their earnings out yet? No, I'm not seeing anything from O'Reilly yet. I'm pretty sure they're today. ORLY, yeah, they're not out yet. Maybe we're a bit too early here. I think ServiceNow as well reported, and yeah, their stock's going up and down. Look at that. We closed up 6% on the day, by the way, on ServiceNow, and it popped all the way to 900, an additional 11%. So it closed up 6%, up 11%. So at one point we were up 17%. Now we're all the way back down. Or actually, no, we recovered back. We're at 875. Think about that. This thing is up an additional $60 after the bell. That's insane. So adjusted earnings per share 404. That beat the $3.84 expected, okay? Sales 3.09 versus 3.08 billion expected. So double beat for ServiceNow, but I'm not really seeing anything on guidance, but hey, ServiceNow and Devo team announced multi-year strategic partnership to accelerate CRM modernization for businesses across Europe and Middle East. Yeah, that's the big news. Yeah, I mean, it's not the earnings, obviously, but yeah, we are now running. I mean, look, man, up a ton on ServiceNow. So I don't own this stock. Let me know if you do in the comments. I'm curious, but this is now fully starting to break out. We're trading above these moving averages for the first time since literally the end of January. So we're starting to make a move on NOW. Let's see. Did O'Reilly's numbers come out yet? Whatever. This one's been holding up, by the way. Look at O'Reilly Automotive. This stock has been holding up. My goodness. We're up a lot over the last couple of months on this stock. I don't own it. I'm saying the stock is up, a ton. And it's like, wow. It's held up nicely through all the volatility, but we don't have their earnings yet. Come on. Where are their earnings? Not seeing them yet here, guys, but it is what it is. Let's go. Which one did I miss? ALK, Alaska Airlines. If you guys even care about this one, which honestly I don't really care about, but I'm curious to see their numbers either way. We're not getting them yet. So we'll see. We'll see how ALK go and O'Reilly. But overall, man, those are 7 stocks, 7 companies that are worth watching. And man, Chipotle. Oh man. Chipotle is getting just destroyed right now. It is down 6% after the bell, and man, it could get worse. We shall see, and by the way, the earnings call didn't start yet. Keep that in mind. It's 4:18 when I'm making this video, but we are not looking pretty across the board on a lot of these stocks, except for O'Reilly and IBM. I think IBM, right, look pretty good. IBM looks decent, although now it's, man, these allergies. But now it is down to 240, so this one's actually crashing now. Wow, look at that. So we popped. What a pump fake. Now IBM is collapsing. Oh my God. This is why trading earnings is so risky, because initially you'll be like, yes, I'm right. I bought calls. Here we go. We're at 260. I'm up, whatever, 100%. And then all of a sudden, 20 minutes later, you're down $20. The stock's reversed, and your soul's crushed, right? If you're in calls, you're like, oh, man. But that's why it's so risky, and I'll leave you guys with that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I need some water. Jeez, I need some water, and I need to take my allergy medicine. I'm going to do that. But let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. If you're not on the email list yet, free email stock newsletter, that is linked down below. Put your first name and your email. I'll see you guys in there. And with that being said, cheers. I'll see you in the next video.